Hey guys, Erin and Ben back, and this time we are going to talk about the sign and sail method of paying for things on the ship. The Carnival Dream and all of the Carnival vessels are cashless ships with one exception.
The casino. You can use cash in the casino.
That's the only place. It is a completely cashless vessel. So what's going to happen is when you go online and you're doing your online check-in, you can go ahead and set up your sign and sail account, and you can attach a credit or debit card to your account. You also can choose which people in your cabin have privileges to use your sign and sail account. If you are traveling with children, I strongly recommend that you set up a no charging policy for each of them. This is your card that you're going to get when you board the vessel. This is ours from our last cruise on the Dream.
Right.
This is going to have your folio number, your table number, where you're sitting at dinner. It will not have your cabin number, so that if you lose it,
Right.
no one can find your cabin.
Because this is your room key also.
And it's your credit card. Anytime, and they're going to take your photograph, and your picture will be attached to this. Every time you go to the bar and buy a drink, or go to the gift shop and make a purchase, this is what you give them. Do not pull out money or credit card. This is it. This is it right here. You give, this is your room key. This is everything. If you lose this, you need to immediately go to guest services and get a new one, because you can't do anything without this card. This, when you get off the ship, they will scan this. It's got your picture. When you get back on the ship, they will scan this to make sure you are you. And that is important, and we'll talk about that on our next video about making sure you're back on the ship in time. That's a whole nother video. But if you don't want to attach a debit card to your account, then you can put down cash when you board. You do this before you board. And so let's say you give them $500, and your charges with your gratuities, because each person is going to be charged it's around $80. I think it's 79 something or 78 something. For the whole week for your gratuities. That covers your cabin steward, all of your waiters. You have a head waiter and 2 team waiters. It covers all 3 of them. By the second night, they're going to know what you want to drink every night. They're going to be amazing. All of that is included in those tips. Room service, people, everything is included. So if you have not prepaid your gratuities around the second to last night of the cruise, they're going to charge that amount per person in your cabin to your sign and sail account. So let's say you put down $500 in cash instead of a debit or credit card, and you only use $480. You're going to get a check for $20 when you leave the boat.
That's right. And you'll have a steward for your room. He'll care for your room every single day. And the staff are always above and beyond the call of duty when you're on a Carnival ship. And one of the things that we like to do is those of our staff that wait on us and take care of us during the cruise that do a really, really good job, we always give them a little something extra toward the end of the week. Around
the last night, we'll go to guest services and get little envelopes, and we'll give our waiters each an extra $10, $20, depending, on how good the service was. I've also tipped the maitre d' of the restaurant, because the shows you're going to see at dinner are amazing. So that's a little bit about gratuities, your sign and sail account. Is there anything else about that they need to know?
No. One thing about your steward, and one thing we've learned as we've gone along on cruises, is if you speak out loud anything you want in the hallway of your ship, your steward, if he hears, he's going to do it. So be careful what you ask for. You will probably get it.
Well, and it's wonderful because ours know that we just always need to have ice. If we have ice, we're good. And because we drink a lot of water, we mix our Plexus, and then, we need to pour it over ice. So our steward comes in 2-3 times a day and fills up our ice. They turn down the table for you, they turn down the bed for you at night, and they leave your Carnival little schedule for the next day on the bedside table or on the bed. That's what I was thinking about. That's why I said table. And you're really going to be in the lap of luxury where you don't have to do much of anything for yourself for a whole week. So take care of these people. They're wonderful. They work so hard. The day we get off, 4 hours later, a whole other set of people come on. They don't get a day off. They get a few hours off here and there on port days, and that's really about it. So if you feel someone has gone above and beyond, feel free to give them a little extra. Now, if you purchase beverages, if you go to the bar and order a beer or a Coke or a Cosmo or whatever, they are going to automatically add gratuity to that. And it's not much. So sometimes if someone was really great, I'll give them an extra $1 or something like that. But that's it. And you can go check your balance at one of the kiosks anytime. So remember, cashless, ship, this is how you do everything. Stay tuned.